I don't think I planned it out. Like I didn't sit down and say, oh, I'm going to study for 3 hours a day and I'm going to study programming at the end of my job. For me, it was more going through like different projects, right? And say like I was bored at work, I built the plugin. Maybe that took me 20 hours to build. I was preparing for GRE. I built a Chrome extension to look up like meanings. Maybe that took me 10 hours to build. But it was never sitting down and studying. Uh, Rough estimate of hours is, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to give a rough estimate of hours or months. In terms of preparing for the interviews, though, once I had like a base somewhat, maybe it took me about 3 months to actually gear myself and prepare for the algorithm system design interviews to actually break into a software engineer role. That's the only point where I sat down and studied.
I would say for my case, I actually did plan out to make this transition. So I actually quit my job as an architect. At that point, I had the excuse of, I was going to get married, my husband's moving overseas. So I had some time on hand before I was going to come back to Singapore of a period of about 3 months where I could actually devote my time to figuring out what I wanted to do. And at that point, I was thinking to myself, given my experience in architecture, I actually thought I wanted to go into the tech industry, given that I've interviewed in many different places. I've interviewed with developers as well, because sometimes it's just best to be on top and just scream at people, right? No, I'm just kidding. So at that point, I decided I wanted to join the tech industry, and I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So I started taking on courses to learn how to do some simple coding, to do UI UX, and I actually found that perhaps among all these different things I've been reading and learning, product management is the best fit for myself. And that's when I tried to read more literature and do courses on product management to equip myself in the event that I got an interview. And actually, I got an interview before I equipped myself. That's why I would say I was unprepared. And after that, I tried to equip myself before the interview. In terms of, since I do not have the technical related skills, could I actually put my business sense forward, the user experience design I have in terms of my experience as an architect forward to give myself an edge over my competition.